we go back to the original motion. I have had no one speaking against the motion yet, so I do need someone to speak against the motion if you wish to have it debated.
Mark Francis, Zone 1. I'd like to speak against this, unless we have no idea what this is going to cost us. And I think this is a little bit like the horse is already out of the barn, trying to bring it back. I don't think this is even apply, even if we, I mean, how long will it take to get this for us, and then it'd probably already be in place, and so then we're going to be asking them to cancel something they've already done. I mean, if this was going to be done, they should have done it, and we should have initiated this at a board level 6 months ago.
Okay, that was in opposition. Is there anyone else who wishes to speak on the motion?
Greg Bowie, Zone 6. In that we've already passed Resolution 8, which says that the program is put on moratorium until it has been fully developed to the producer's satisfaction. If a cost-benefit analysis was part of what producers wanted, that resolution has already dealt with it. So I think we can almost say this is redundant.
Okay, I've allowed debate on this motion, so I'll take yours as in opposition to the motion. Any further debate? Laurie?
Laurie Jefferson, Alberta Milk. You know, this isn't that bad of a resolution. Even though the train is in full steam and moving, you have to remember that the government has initiated a government bureaucratic-driven board, and it's going to cost taxpayers. Now, some of us cattle producers aren't taxpayers, some of us are, but it's going to cost taxpayers money. And somewhere down the line, we need to know how much is it costing us to ship cattle or produce cattle or to market cattle. There's nothing wrong with this resolution. I think it's very, down the road, it could be very valuable to say analyze this board. Are they actually giving us a good bang for our buck? Thank you.
Okay, that was in favor.
Mr. Chairman, I wonder if it would be appropriate at this time to possibly ask Brent to come up and explain what cost-benefit analysis they've done so far.
Okay, so there's a request from information from a delegate. Brent?
No, not a delegate.
You're not a delegate, Peter?
Oh, I am.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, Peter. What happens is if I have a request from a delegate to have someone who's not a delegate speak, and that's why I said a request from a delegate, therefore, that's how I get Brent on the table here. Go ahead, Brent.
I'm not a delegate. As I mentioned earlier during the question period, the only cost benefit that I know of at this point, and I'm not sure where it is in the system, is on the age verification, and there have been no other studies that I know of at this point.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear if there's a question, we should have it at the microphone.
The question was, what did it say, and I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. So, go ahead.
Chad Menu, Zone 7. I think it's extremely negligent on the government's part for not providing producers with cost-benefit analysis. Any common business sense tells us that before you move your business into uncharted waters and new way, you better have a market lined up and a market analysis lined up before your business is going to be viable in the future. So if the government is not going to do for us, I know that they've been asked in June for this cost-benefit analysis. It's now December. We better get active as ABP and do one ourselves.
Okay, those in favor. Anyone else who wish to enter the debate? Don't see anyone moving, so I will ask the mover to close debate.
It's been mentioned before that there are some positive elements to ALMS, and we sure don't want to overlook those. Possibly one of those elements came about in our zone meetings, in that we had very good turnouts at our meetings. The people who pay checkoff were very engaged, And so maybe that is one positive element that came out of the meetings. This resolution came up at the first meeting. It was also, a zone meeting was also presented at all the ones that were followed. There was no opposition to it in all 4 zone meetings. The people in our zone felt very strongly about it. Thank you.
Okay, the debate has been closed. I am asking for a vote. All those in favor of the resolution, up there, please raise your hands. All those opposed. The resolution is carried.